Hello everyone, I'm back with a new video with my face on it. This past week I was having some sort of beat block. It's the same as having writer's block. Well, today I'm here to talk about Free Beat Friday, the first beat that I released on my YouTube channel. If you haven't listened to that beat, I'm gonna put a link to that video in the description and in the card somewhere around the video. You can go check it out. So without further ado, let's get into the video, shall we? Because y'all can't wait for any further, and y'all don't have the attention spanning. So I have got the project open right here in my screen in my FL Studio right now, as you can see in the screen right now. Now, many of y'all may be thinking, what is Free Beat Friday? Well, I'm gonna explain that first. JK, I'm not gonna stretch it. Let's continue on with the video. Okay, so as you can see, I've opened up my project in FL Studio right here. So I'll play a little bit of the song right now. So that was a track that I just played. So if you want to listen to the whole track, you can go to the link in the description, as I said before. So the track is, I went with a little bit of the gritty side, like a dark vibe, and sort of like an underground, like, the dark alleys of the, I don't know what I wanna say. But the track has some elements that I want to discuss. Is I have the sample that I used in the track is very, very, very unique if you can think about it. So I'm gonna go with the sample right here first. So the first layer is this one, and as you can see, this is the sample, and it's like a very simple vocal that I'm playing with here. That's the sample that I work with for the track, and it's a very simple sample, a vocal sample from a song from a movie called Patalam, and it's a 2003 released Malayalam movie, and it's a very fantastic movie. And I will actually also put a link to the song that this vocal, this sample contains, so that y'all can check it out. And also is the same vocal that I used here in the next layer that you can see, and I'm gonna play that sample too. So that's you may have kind of an idea that is the same sample that I used there, but I'm also explain the effects that I use to get that effect for that sample. So I'm gonna pull up in the mixer channel here. So as you can see, I have used effector, I have used gross beat, and oof. So, and I have used a fruity reverb. That's the stock plugin that I use. And to be honest, I would like to say this is one of the favorite effects that I always use in FL Studio. I never go for any other third-party plugin for the reverb in any music production work that I go for. And also, I have used a sound goodizer for the effect. Now I'll explain one by one effects I'll explain here. So the effector I went for is the ring setting in the effector, which gives it like a little bit of the distorted, like the very, like a not punchy, but like a dark vibe, like a distorted sound. I'll play it right here, right now. See a little bit of a pitch changes there, but that's not what the ring is doing. The ring is more like giving it a distorted effect, like a like going through a pipe, sounding like a vibrations and all that kind of stuff. And the next I did is gross beat. So the gross beat, you can see I gave it like a gate, like a half beat gate, and that is what gives the like a breaky sound, like a gatey sound. See, that's what the effect is doing. And then I went for is the reverb. So as you can see, I didn't give it like much of a wet. I went totally dry sound, but I gave it a little bit of wet and a little bit of dampening, a very, very, very minute dampening and a very minute decay. And also I gave it like a high cut, like a quarter, you know, like a three quarters of the high cut and like a halfway low cut, so that it gives it the ambient effect. So now the sound is a bit dull, a bit dim, a bit low. So that's why I gave it like a sound riser, so that it could go a bit expanded feeling. And I went with the C section of the sound riser and I cranked it all the way up. And now it's gonna sound like. So that's what those effects are doing. I did a little bit of a pitch shift for the sound sample, as you can see in the pitch panel, in the pitch knob. So go in a little bit down, like a down pitch, sounding different. And I went quarter to the downside, and I little bit stretched it a little bit, and that's how it sounds like that. Actually, is the same sample, and it's bit pitch shifted and some effects did like that. So that's what it gives the gritty sound, the dark sound, the horror sound. Not the horror, but like you know what I'm talking about. And also, I'm gonna go for the original sample. I layered it with the original samples, and I'm explaining that the effects of that too. So for that, I gave it a little bit of the reverb, like cathedral sound, a little bit of expanded sound. So that's what the thing is. And so I'm a play each and every effect like that. So the reverb is helping me with the cathedral sound, the expanded sound, that expanded effect. And then I go for the vocodex a little bit. Again, one of the favorite plugins that I use. So the vocodex is also helping me with a little bit of the, like a uplifted effect, like a little bit of the expanded sound, maximized sound using vocodex. And then I gave it a little bit of the compressor. So in the compressor, I went for the 2:1 ratio, and threshold a little bit, it's according to what the ratio is suggesting me. I just, did it by ear. And then again, I went for the parametric EQ, always EQ. And I cut all the lows, I cut all the highs, and I just kept it in the middle and I dipped it down. So a little bit expanded, but not in the middle. And it gives a hall reverby effect. So that sort of adds to the gritty mix. Not much of the layers I have done for the track, but I'm gonna go for the bass here. The bass is very simple, very, very simple. It's the very simplest bass that I could go for. And I'm gonna show the plugin that I use for the bass. It's again one of the stock plugins that I use in FL Studio all the time. The Harmor and Simple Bass. I mean, it's both Harmor plugin, and one of the preset is Analog Bass 2. One of the preset is Analog Bass 2, and one of the preset is Simple Bass. I always like that. And the hi-hat layering is just very simple sample that I picked from that. And again, the snare, it's all sematics. The sematics drum kits are very, 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 very nice to use. I use it all the time. I have downloaded tons and tons of samples from sematics, and I can't get enough. I'm so happy with using sematics. It's not a sponsor, but I like sematics a lot. I use their plugins, and I use their samples that they upload, and they provide chef's kiss. So it's just simple snare that I used here, and then again the kick. That's mostly what the track is about. It's just simple. It's all sample. It's all sample and all just basic layering, basic instruments, basic all the sounds I've used for the track, and then I have added some automations and some crashes, some SFX here. It's just simple track. It's just very, 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 very basic track. And also I would like to add one more layer to the track. I would like to explain is the pad. And again, I mostly try to go for the stock sounds that FL Studio provides, and that is what the pad is. The CRT display is one of the stock sound effects that I used, I will say, most of the time. I have given some automations here so that it gives a little bit of a variation for the beat change. You know, like a gross beat. I've given gross beats two FX rack gross beat here. See the change there? That's what I did there. So it was very, very, very simple track. So now that I have explained the track, and if you like the video, and if you like the track, first of all, please listen to the track. I'll put a link to that track in the description of the video, and I'll put up, in the card of the video. And also, all the free beats that I have ever released till now. I have like 5 free beats released till now, and I'll put a playlist link in the description of the video, and also I'll put all the tracks for free download on my website. I have put the website link in my description. Please go to the description. It's you just have to go to the website and go download all the tracks that you want to try for for rapping, for video editing. It's just free beats that I'm trying to do right now, and that's what actually Free Beat Friday is all about. It's just a simple weekly YouTube series that I am releasing so that everyone can download the track for free and they can use it for whatever they want. I'm just simply asking for the, like a tag on Instagram or YouTube, wherever you use it. I just want a simple tag, that's all. And also, if you like the video, please like the video and comment down the video what would you like to see next, and what more should I bring you, so that for just to share my knowledge with the world about music and what I have done so far. And please subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell. It just takes seconds, you know what I'm saying. And also follow me on Instagram. Please visit the website. And till the next video, I'll see you.